That, let's tell you how amid the outrage that we have seen across in the entire nation over the gruesome rape and murder of the Kolkata doctor. You can see some of the visuals. They're coming in from New Delhi, from Chennai, from Mumbai, Bhopal, Thiruvananthapuram and Bengaluru. Essentially, the entire nation is shocked by the brutality of this crime, but it also has highlighted the lapses in the probe. What has added to the anger amongst the medical fraternity, specifically over the vandalism which we have seen at the KJ Car Hospital. In fact, in response to the mayhem which had unfolded at midnight, the hospital where the 31-year-old was raped and then later murdered, the IMA has also announced the withdrawal of medical services from 6 a.m. tomorrow till 6 p.m. on Sunday. In fact, while the routine OPDs are going to remain restricted, the emergency services will continue. The apex body of the Indian medical professionals, remember, have taken this decision after visiting the Bengal, and they have taken stock of the entire situation. And while we speak, you can see the doctors, the resident doctors, all of them have been staging protests, and also they have been taking to the streets to demand justice and better security. From Delhi to Mumbai to Bhopal, you've seen the same kind of outrage. But with that, there is more breaking news which is coming in that we are getting you details of now. Well, as the Calcutta High Court hearing plea seeking restricted access to the crime scene, the CCTV cameras at the Arjikar Medical College. Times now gets you the latest observations which are now coming in by the High Court. Very strong, scathing observations at that. According to the High Court, the state should be disturbed and pained. In fact, the CBI claims that vandals had gotten access from cops to enter the medical college. In fact, the court had mentioned shutting down of the hospital following the recent developments as well. That's the extent to which the court has gone. We'll get you all the details of this, and we'll be going across to our reporters who are going to be there. In fact, I'm going to go across to Sabya Sachi and get all the details. Sabya, we've seen the kind of scathing attacks which are coming in now by the High Court as well, who has said that if things are really going out of control, then perhaps even the hospital should be locked down. And we can see the fallout of this across the length and breadth of our country, and the extent of it which is now coming to light.
Well, absolutely. See, the court has straight away said the serious lapses that could be seen from the Calcutta police. Now, if you see that the Calcutta police, the Council of the Calcutta Police mentioned that around 7,000 people were there at the mob which vandalized the emergency ward of the Arjikar Hospital. Now the court has questioned if 15 people could have entered, they would have understand that it is a security lapse. But when 7,000 people have come, what was the Kolkata police doing? It is a serious concern as far as the law and order is concerned, and a serious failure of the Kolkata police intelligence. Now the court also went on to say that there were serious lapses where in normal days, whenever they want Section 144 from the Kolkata police have been imposed. But when 7,000 people are gathering in front of the hospital, what was the Kolkata police doing? Whether they were not aware that around 7,000 people are gathering, they can't just come by walking. Now that is the very much point that the CBI has mentioned, is saying that these 7,000 people who were present that night, who vandalized the emergency ward, now these 7,000 people had come to Arjikar Hospital in trucks. Now this is a serious allegation that has been leveled by the CBI towards the Kolkata police. Now the Kolkata police have told the Chief Justice of the High Court, stating that the crime scene has not been vandalized, it is proper. Now the court says that they need to file an affidavit with their submission that the place of the crime scene is intact and nobody has breached it. Now clearly the court has also questioned the Kolkata police, stating that if around 15 of the Kolkata police personnel have sustained injuries during the mob attack, it is quite serious. And then how can the resident doctors return back to their work without any fear? So these are some of the worrying remarks that the Calcutta High Court has passed regarding the Kolkata police, stating there has been serious lapses as far as the intelligence of the Kolkata police is concerned, and also also the proactiveness of the Kolkata police is concerned.
Well, absolutely. In fact, Sabyasachi, do stay on with us. There's more breaking news also, which is now coming in, to which we'll be going across to Shreya. But what we are picking up right now is that the court has also said that the CBI has the power to visit the hospital premises and conduct its investigation as it deems fit. In fact, the High Court has also said that they have directed appropriate police authorities as well as the person in charge to file a reply related to the vandalism which was unleashed and all the matters which are connected to it. The court has also said that CBI shall also file an interim report as the progress with regard to this entire matter. So, Shreya, it does seem that the court is taking it, of course, has taken cognizance of the entire matter, but more importantly, it has said that CBI must give periodic updates as to where the probe is right now.
High Court questions the role of police when the State Council informs the Calcutta High Court while hearing a plea that around 7,000 people have arrived, while the vandalism incident happened in Arjikor. State Council when informs this to Calcutta High Court. Calcutta High Court says that this is a failure of the state machinery. Why the Calcutta police did not have intel about this? In fact, we see the lawyer informs that there was a vandalism, after which the Commissioner of Calcutta police said when the hangama went on that they don't have proper logistics. After that, look at the police deployment in front of Arjikor Medical.
After that, look at the police deployment in front of Arjikor Medical College and Hospital. While on one hand, the students, the doctors are still protesting inside, Calcutta High Court questions the role of Kolkata police, says the CBI will come to visit the crime scene as and when required, and the Kolkata police need to make sure, says that it is a failure of the state machinery, because in fact if 7,000 people are coming, they cannot come to Arjikor by walking. So of course this was a failure on the part of state machinery, and the big question here is, you can look how police barricades have been put up, how police have been deployed. This was a similar scene on the night of 14th when the vandalism took place. Now big question is, what was the Kolkata police doing? Why was Kolkata police not able to stop this attack? Even we saw that after the attack, the Kolkata police came out to attack the media. The Kolkata police said that media are floating unverified information, because of which people have lost faith and this vandalism took place.
Well, in fact, Shreya, do stay on with us. Tapas, it's important, and you and Shreya, you guys were there at the time when that violence had unleashed, which is why it's important for us to understand the extent to which there may have been some kind of misstep on the part of the state. The High Court is, of course, making several scathing observations, but tell us, when it comes to the police action, was it adequate?
Well, the police forces were adequately deployed since late afternoon day before yesterday, and any political parties that which were coming close to the Arjikor Medical College and Hospital were not allowed. They were stopped outside, and heavy barricading and police forces were deployed. Now the larger question remains that if a mob of thousands in numbers come out and gather outside Arjikor Medical College and Hospital at midnight, had there been an intelligence from the special branch of the Kolkata police, then things could have been averted. The forces were deployed, but the number of miscreants, the number of crowd that came inside Arjikor Medical College and Hospital overpowered the force there. And later on, reinforcement was sent, and finally they got good deal of 30 minutes or 40 minutes to go on, carry on with the mayhem inside the emergency ward. Some parts of the trauma building was also damaged, and most importantly, the emergency ward building remains to be the building of place of occurrence on the 3rd floor. Thankfully, until 3rd floor, the miscreants could not go, but the kind of vandalism that they have done inside the emergency ward, and also at the protest site where the doctors were protesting, the way they were chasing the doctors, the way they were chasing the media person, it seemed that the police standing there was just up as silently as is not expected. Police should have acted in the first place. The rapid action force was also deployed, but as I said, the crowd overpowered the police forces deployed there. So larger question remains that was there an intelligence failure? Because these kind of information flows in to police and its intelligence branch, and had there been an intelligence failure, the deployment should have, otherwise the deployment should have been increased there, and they could have been well restrained around 100-200 meters away from Arjikar Hospital in order to keep this law and order situation intact. Had they done so, this kind of situation wouldn't have arisen. Back to you.
Well, you're absolutely right. Was there an intelligence failure? Because if there was mobilization of hundreds of people for this mob attack, then how is it that the police, the local intelligence officers were not aware of this larger plot, this larger conspiracy of anarchy which was being hatched under their own noses? Of course, there have been a lot of politics which is being played over it. We'll keep coming back to you, Tapas, as well as Shreya. Meanwhile, we are talking about the political blame game that we have seen. Mamata Banerjee is going to be leading a protest today. Well, of course, the BJP is also now holding its counter-protest. The roads are going to be blocked in all the districts. So there are going to be two parallel protests, one of the TMC, the other will be of the BJP. For this protest, the protest rally is expected around 3 p.m. of Mamata Banerjee-led TMC protest. The BJP protest is going to be from 2 to 4 p.m. We are going to wait and see how this pans out. Of course, we've been getting you the politics over this, which has been snowballing. Both the TMC as well as the BJP are going to be taking out these protests that we are going to get you minute-by-minute updates on. The BJP has called for blocking of all the roads in all the districts, and they are going to be holding a candlelight march in the Chief Minister's residence in Kolkata. In fact, the BJP has also planned press conferences across in Kolkata as well as all the state capitals. In fact, there are several of the senior leaders of the centre also who are going to be ensuring that their presence is felt. They are going to be helming this protest. Smriti Irani is going to be one of them. She is going to be holding it in Bengal's capital of Kolkata. Now, there is politics, of course, that we've been talking about playing out over the protest call as well. Well, the TMC on one hand has slammed BJP's Dharna call, saying that their primary aim is to take political advantage out of an unfortunate situation. In fact, let's get you some of the voices which are coming in.
कल दोपहर को 2 बजे भारतीय जनता पार्टी हर जिले में रास्ता रोको करेगी और उसके साथ साथ हम पब्लिक को आह्वान करेंगे कि आप 2 घंटे के लिए अपना पेन डाउन करिए, आप अपना जो व्यवसाय है, जो बिजनेस है, उसको बंद रखिए और सॉलिडेरिटी दिखाइए जो बहन के साथ दुष्कर्म हुआ है उसके न्याय के लिए। उसके साथ साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी कल से लगातार अवस्थान में शुरू करेगी और वहां पे मैं भी बैठूंगा, जरूरत पड़े तो पूरी रात रहूंगा, मैं पूरी रात रहूंगा उधर। और सारे नेतृत्व, हमारे विरोधी दल नेता शुभेंदु अधिकारी जी, हमारे पूर्व अध्यक्ष दिलीप घोष जी और बाकी जो नेता है, सबको इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए पार्टी की तरफ से आह्वान किया गया है और वो इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे।